Today I'm talking about the new Netflix horror thriller film, It's What's Inside. The basic premise is this group of old friends meet up for a wedding. It's kind of like a bachelor party-esque thing, but mixed gendered. And everyone's upset that they've invited this one guy back because they had a big old falling out with him back in college. Well, it turns out he brings this little bit of technology along with him that maybe he wasn't supposed to bring. And this leads to a whole bunch of body swapping shenanigans. And it's decent. It's a solid little movie. Firstly, it's shot really, really well. There are some really cool, incredible, one takes, but also just other, well-crafted shots that were impressively done. I also they do this little thing to make it clear, oh, who's inside of who. You can see everything. All of the actors definitely did a good job. They all definitely seem believable as all of these other unique characters. And I do think, the drama of it all worked really well. I was definitely along for the ride for sure. I know I'm not sounding the most positive about this. I put this in my quite liked category. It was a 4 out of 5 for me. It's always easy to complain. And my big complaint with this one is that it does vary by the numbers body swap shenanigans. And it's clear as soon as that's introduced that eventually something's gonna go wrong. And it really feels like the thing that goes wrong should be something intentional by one of the characters, essentially the bad guy of the story, who I won't say it is. They definitely set out for bad intentions to get some sort of revenge. But the moment where everything goes to hell wasn't a moment done with intention. It was literally just an accident. And it's not even painted as oh, maybe this is an accident. No, it's very clearly just an accident that wasn't guaranteed to happen by any means. So it makes the bad guy feel incredibly passive. They wanted to get this big revenge and then it just kind of fell into their lap. They got their revenge just by happenstance, not because of what they set out to do. That being said, I did like how it ended. I think the end was really great and the reveals that happened there definitely made sense and were interesting and played out really well. And I think everyone's motivations definitely worked really well too, what everyone was all about. If anything, I wish we would have had more time with the characters pre-body swap stuff, just to get even more of a definitive image of who everyone really is. Because honestly, with some of the characters, I don't feel like they were truly well defined until the body swapping stuff started happening and everyone started pointing out character traits of everyone. But complaining aside, I still enjoyed it a good solid amount and would totally recommend it. It's a fun, interesting little movie that goes to some neat places and has a good ending. So yeah, you want a good kind of mind of a movie? That's what this is. It's not the craziest thing, but it's still a good, interesting time. If this seems like it's gonna be up your alley, yeah, no, it's worth a watch. And now for my ranking, I put this at number 43 in the quite-like section. And this is out of a total of 79 new movies so far this year.